Hey everyone, welcome to In the Beyond. Today I'm back with another timeless pick a card reading, and I'm going to bring through a message today from your power animal. So what message do they have for you and what do you need to know today? So we have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1 with the Ace of Wands and the citrine point. We have pile number 2 with the Seed of Cups and this Amazonite and Smoky Quartz. And for pile number 3, we have the Magician card with this clear quartz cluster. So take as much time as you need to see which pile you are the most drawn to. Take some deep breaths, do some meditating, see where you are intuitively led, and that'll be the pile that has a message for you. You can find your timestamp in the description box below. And yeah, let's get into this reading. Let's see what's in the cards, and let's go in the beyond. Hey group 1, if you were drawn to this citrine point as well as the Ace of Wands, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what the message from your spirit animal is for you today. Or I'm sorry, your power animal. So I pulled an oracle card as well. And this group got the Panther card with protection. Consider who you allow to take your energy and who you give it away to freely. So I'm feeling like your power animal is going to be definitely a feline of some sort. You could be drawn to connecting to the energy of felines, especially jaguars, panthers, leopards, lions, maybe even cheetahs. But yeah, we're gonna pull some more tarot and oracle as well and see what the message from this like big feline is for you. How are they your power animal? What do they need to tell you? What do you need to know from this animal energy? And we do have the Ace of Wands coming out first. Perhaps they want you to take more control of your creative energy. Let's see what these other cards have to say. 10 of Thunder, the 4 of Wands, Ace of Stones, the Hermit, Harvest of Wands, and we have the Fool card as well. Oh, I really like the energy that's coming out. I am really being drawn right away to 4 of Wands. And I feel like your power animal is coming through today to give a message about freedom. I'm getting a few different messages, so take the ones that resonate with you. We do have this Fool card as well, and this card often has a feeling of being free and starting new adventures and being more of a free spirit. I think your power animal is coming through today to remind you of your creative power and your freedom. We have 2 aces coming out in this reading, Ace of Wands and Ace of Stones, talking about new opportunities and blessings that the universe might be putting into your life. We also have the 10 of Thunder, which is like the 10 of Swords, as one of the first cards in this spread. So I think your power animal really wants you to come out of a time of stress and anxiety. Maybe you've been feeling burdened. Maybe you've been feeling like you haven't had the time to express yourself creatively. Maybe you've been really burdened by work and responsibilities, and your power animal is coming through today to give you a message of a reminder of your creative potential. And we do have the protection message. So I think your power animal really wants you to take back your energy. Take back, like who you're giving your energy to, and make sure you always have time and energy for yourself so you can express yourself creatively if that's something you want to do. Give yourself the time to work on projects. Give yourself time to rest as well. We also have the Hermit coming out. So if you've been feeling overworked and burdened, your power animal really wants you to take time for yourself to rest and reflect and look inward at your progress and look inward so you can reflect on where you are today and how far you've come and how far you want to go into the future. I think there is a strong message of kind of taking back your power and your time, giving yourself more time for rest and relaxation so you can come back into balance and be more of a creative force in your own life, and you can have more time for you to do the pursuits that you want to do. Like, we have Harvest of Wands with this wolf, and often when this card comes out, I intuitively feel like this card is speaking about a calling, a deep calling, a deep instinctual, intuitive calling that you might have. You might have these little feelings and intuitive nudges to start a creative project, express yourself in a certain way. Maybe you really want to write a book or start a blog or start like a website, anything creative that you've been kind of maybe has been on the back burner, or you've kind of been putting it to the side. The message for you today is to really hone your potential and put more energy towards a creative goal that you have. And that could be really anything. That could be doing crafts, that could be knitting, crocheting, doing any kind of craft that you like to do. Maybe it's cooking or dancing or singing, just something that's going to bring you a sense of joy as well, I am seeing. Maybe it is a new creative talent, because we do have the Fool. Maybe you've been thinking about starting something new and your power animal really wants you to go for it, to start something new, to take that leap of faith into the unknown. Maybe take up a dance class or a singing class or something that you've always wanted to do, like a new cooking class or something. And I think that's going to bring you the creative freedom that you've really been craving. So yeah, and we also have, this is a fox in the Hermit card, and we have a wolf. We also have the Panther. So your power animal that's coming through today could be any of those animals. I really feel like your power animal is a four-legged animal, having a lot of power and stability, a strong foundation. So see if you resonate with any of these animals, and if you want to do some meditating after this reading to connect to that animal's power and their strengths, that would be a great idea to further this energy. But yeah, let's just pull some last cards. We'll pull some oracle cards to get any last messages from this power animal for group number 1. Group number 1. Oh wow, we have the Lion card coming out with great mystery and trust. So again, this is a lion, and we also have a butterfly. This is just really confirming that the energy that wants to connect to you today is a powerful four-legged creature, powerful feline, that regal, prideful energy that lions carry, and that just deeply intuitive, instinctual, powerful energy that the large cats have. They are very in control of their boundaries, and they are very powerful as well. And for just one last card, we also have Offerings of Wealth. Oh, this is really beautiful. I don't pull this card too often. So with the Great Mystery Trust card and Offerings Wealth card coming out, I'm really being drawn to all of the colors in these two cards. We have a lot of oranges, reds, and we have a lot of fire on the offerings table. We have these offerings of smoke and fire. I do really feel like your power animal wants to speak to you about your creativity, about the passionate fire that you hold within yourself, about how spreading that out into the world, you could attain a lot of abundance through that. With the offerings card as well, if you did want to meditate and connect to this animal energy, it might be nice to light a candle during that meditation or burn incense during that meditation to facilitate the connection to this animal. And I am really just being drawn to all the colors. So I think your power animal wants to speak to you about your sacral chakra and your solar plexus chakra, as well as your crown chakra. And what I'm feeling with all that energy is that you have a lot of creative potential. Your sacral chakra, you have a lot of potential and energy to express a lot of creative ideas and projects out into the world. To facilitate that, working on your solar plexus chakra, working on the willpower to express yourself, and having strong boundaries around your time and space for creativity is going to help you. And also connecting to that crown chakra for creative and spiritual insights and downloads from the other worlds and bringing them into this world through your creativity is really what wants to be highlighted in this reading. I think you get a lot of messages and intuitive insights through your crown chakra. You might have a lot of inspirational, creative ideas come to you through your crown chakra. And so weaving those ideas and expressing them out into the world through your solar plexus and sacral chakra is really what your power animal wants you to start to implement into your life, and is really the focus of this reading, and wants you to know that you have a lot of creative potential and creative ideas, and yeah, you are a very powerful creative force, and these strong animals want to come through today to remind you of that, and know that you can always connect to their energy. You can call upon the panther spirit, the lion spirit, wolf, whatever animal you resonate with. You can call upon their energy in times when you feel like you need more strength in expressing yourself. So yes, thank you guys so much today for joining me for this reading. I really enjoyed doing this one. Comment down below if this resonated with you. I love to read the comments. And please like and subscribe if this resonated with you. Thank you guys so much for being here today, and I really hope to see you in one of my next readings. Hey group 2, if you were drawn to this Amazonite stone as well as the Seed of Cups, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what the message from your power animal is for you today. So I was first pulling some tarot cards and you had 3 come out. You have the Seed of Cups, you have the Death card, And you also had the Flower of Cups. And when I was pulling the animal cards, you guys had 2 cards come out. You had the Koi Spirit, and you also have the Elephant Spirit. So right away, with all of these cards coming out, different animals, the message though is really clear. The message for you today is really about your emotional well-being and your emotional state, and getting back into balance with your emotional state and feeling more grounded and stable. So let's just go through all of the animals that came out. We have the sea otter, we have the hermit crab, we have the blue heron, so we also have the koi spirit. So all of these animals are very aquatic, very water-like, really connected to the water. And then we did have the elephant come out as a power animal as well. It says grounding. Ground your energies and emotions deep into the earth. So again, with all of the aquatic, watery animals and the elephant speaking about emotions, the message for you today is really about balancing your emotions. I think maybe you've been through a potential time in your life when you've been maybe navigating some heavier emotions, some sadness, or just some of the harder things to experience here, maybe grief, loss, those kinds of energies you might be traveling through or navigating through at this time. I'm just feeling a lot of that watery kind of deepness to you and your energies. And I think the elephant is really coming out to remind you that you can always ground those harder emotions back deep into the earth. You can always connect to your abundance. You can always be more playful, and you can always go through transitional times. You can always change. The option for transformation and change is always there as well. So let's pull some more tarot and oracle cards to get a deeper message or deeper look into what your power animal wants you to know today. So message for number 2, group 2, message for group 2 from their power animal. What does group 2 need to know today? We have the Harvest of Wands, the Flower of Thunder, Root of Wands, the Flower of Stones, and the Hanging One. Wow, I love how many animals actually came out in this particular reading, because this deck has both human and animal cards, but we got so many animals. That's amazing. So right away with Harvest of Wands, we have this wolf calling out to the moon, and the wolf's feet are deep in the snow. And I feel like that's kind of a metaphor for how you've been feeling. I think you've been in some deep emotional times, and I think your power animal is calling you to release your emotions, release the burdens of heavy emotional, maybe even stagnant emotional energy. I just see this wolf as kind of being deep in it, being deep in the emotional feelings of a hard situation. And I think your power animal is really coming through to remind you to release. We have this beautiful golden eagle with these beautiful lightning bolts radiating from their feet. So I'm getting a strong message that grounding these emotions through your feet would be extremely helpful. Detoxifying your feet, doing foot soaks, doing Epsom salt foot soaks or Epsom salt baths, kind of purifying that energy around your feet and really grounding down these energies deep into the earth, releasing these emotions through your feet, releasing these energies and letting them go back deep into the earth. Definitely something about the feet is very important. And I am being drawn to just this beautiful little paw really radiating and just warming themselves up by the fire. I just think there's a lot for you guys to release and purify in your life. Use the elements of water to help you do this, and fire as well, to help you purify and cleanse right now. You might be walking through some stagnant situations. Maybe you've been helping loved ones recover from sicknesses. Maybe you yourself have been on a healing journey, recovering from an illness, whether that's a physical illness or more of an emotional one as well, potentially. And we also have this beautiful bear taking some time out of her day to relax, reflect, to just soak in the water. And I'm being drawn to these beautiful paws deep in the water. I think there really is a message coming through from your power animal to ground your energy, connect to your feet, connect to the element of earth as well as water, to really release these emotional burdens, release the energy, let the energy and emotions flow through your body, release them out through your feet, and then you can focus on purifying the energy around your body and feet, and you can focus on cleansing as well, because we also have the hanging one, and this woman looks extremely carefree, extremely happy, and she's completely upside down, and her feet are not touching the ground. I think this is kind of representing you after you do this purging and cleansing work, after you ground your energy and release these emotions back deep into the earth. I think this will be how you will be feeling. I think you're going to be feeling so free, so light, so joyful, so full of bliss. Once you let that deep emotional energy go through your feet, you're just going to feel weightless, and her feet aren't touching the ground. They're just joyfully flying in the air. And I think that's the energy to really focus on where this journey will be leading you. Just feeling totally weightless, and like you left all of those stagnant, heavy emotions behind, and they are completely gone out of your life. So yeah, let's pull a few more oracle cards as well. Let's get any last messages or last advice or information for group number 2. Any last messages or information for group 2? What does group 2 need to know right now? We have the trickster energy with challenge coming out. And yes, I do think that you've been through a very challenging time. I think the emotions you've been navigating have been heavy and challenging. And I think this journey for you will be challenging, but it will be also very rewarding. It might feel like an uphill battle right now, but I do see you coming out on top and expressing yourself and leaving these emotions behind and just feeling light and feeling full of bliss and joy. Both of these figures, I think, are using their bodies to express joy. And that's how I see you in the future after you've released and let go of these heavier, stagnant energies that I think have been really weighing you down. So yeah, let's just pull a last card as well. Any last messages or information for group number 2? Ooh, we have the West with Purge. Yes, so this definitely is kind of how I was feeling. I think these animals are really asking you to purge and release and let go. Definitely purge heavy stagnant energies. Try to release them. Try to release them through your feet as well, like how we were speaking about. Yeah, there's a strong message to kind of detoxify, kind of purge, let these emotions out, let them go, ground them into the earth. Heal your emotional body, bring balance back into your emotional body as well. So definitely do some meditations around purging if you feel called to. Do some meditations or visualizations around releasing, letting things go, grounding your energy into the earth, whatever works for you. I know there's meditations where you visualize your feet having roots and those roots growing deeper and deeper into the earth. I think that meditation might be helpful for this group as well. Again, we had a lot of different animals come out in your reading. A lot of aquatic animals. We have the owl with purge, we had elephant, we had the fish, the koi, we had the blue heron, we have the bear, we have, I think this is a weasel, we have sea otter, wolf, eagle, as well as hermit crab. So a lot of different animals came out in this reading. Connect to the animals that you feel the most drawn to. After this reading, if you want to meditate and call on the energy of an animal that came up today, like maybe the elephant, to really assist you and help you to release and purge these emotional stagnations. If you want to call upon bear, or eagle, or wolf, owl, etc., I think that could be helpful, and that could add a deeper layer into this reading, and that could allow you to, you know, release and purge these energies a little bit more. So yeah, I really hope this reading resonated with you guys. Please let me know if it did in the comments below. I really love to read the comments. Please like and subscribe if this reading did resonate with you, and I really hope to see you in one of my next readings. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Hey group 3, if you were drawn to this clear quartz crystal cluster, as well as the magician card, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what your power animal has to tell you today. What is the message from your power animal? So we have the magician coming out first, and I also pulled some animal oracles as well. And you got the crane spirit with surrender. Let go of limiting beliefs. Be as expansive in your thoughts as in your soul. And you also got the bat spirit animal with listen up. You're working through deep soul patterns. Release any outdated beliefs that surface. So for this group, I really feel the message is around releasing limiting beliefs, being expansive and yeah, releasing like deep patterns, because both of these cards talk about that actually. They're talking about letting go of limiting beliefs and really being as expansive as you possibly can. And we also have this Magician card. This figure's hands are outstretched, almost like wings, like flying. And you got two animals that are birds. Or I mean, at least they fly. You have bat and you have crane. And so I think you're really connected right now to the winged animals. If you connect to certain birds or even butterflies or bats, there's just something that they want to tell you right now about being free and being as expansive as you want, really setting your sights as high as you can, setting high, lofty goals, and really just being expansive and being able to reach them and being creative enough to reach those high, lofty goals that you might be setting for yourself. And I think you, with the Magician card definitely coming out, I think you really have the power to do all of that. You have all the tools that you need at your disposal. You have the inner alchemy to do this releasing work and to really expand who you are and who your beliefs or what you are believing about yourself. So yeah, let's pull more tarot and more oracle cards to get a better view and a clearer message of what your power animal is really wanting to express to you today. So I felt drawn to use this deck as well. But yeah, let's see what your power animal wants to tell you today. I feel drawn to this deck because of the beautiful butterflies on the back and just the white. I feel like it's very aligned with that freedom that your power animal is really wanting to show you that you can have. I think your power animal really wants you to see that you can be as free as a bird. You can really fly as high as you want right now. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords coming out. We have Strength. Ooh, we have Judgment. The Magician is coming out again, so that's two Magician cards coming out in this reading. Wow, you have a lot of major arcana cards. You have 4 here and you have 1 here, and that's a lot for a reading. So I think what your power animal is really talking about today, like in this card, it says you're working through deep soul patterns, and I think with these major arcana cards, that's definitely true. There's a lot to be said about the time that you are in right now in your life. I think you are releasing a lot of soul patterns. You are doing a lot of soul growth. You might be going through a major transformation. You might be at a crossroads in your life, a real turning point in your life right now. And the winged creatures are really here to support you through that journey. Whether you resonate with really connecting to a specific bird, whether you've been dreaming a lot about a winged being, there's definitely the support of a winged creature coming to you and really coming through in this reading to be your power animal at this time, to really help you navigate through this time of change, transformation, releasing old beliefs, releasing old patterns or habits. Yeah, both of these cards have the word soul in them. So I think you're really releasing a deep soul pattern. You're really transforming and going through a lot of soul growth at this moment in your life. And yeah, let's just get into these cards. We have Strength, Judgment, Magician, and Wheel of Fortune. This lets me know that you are very supported at this time. I see you potentially in the past having some limiting beliefs or just having fear. Maybe living in patterns of fear because of past experiences, hard experiences where you've had to face a lot of challenging situations. I do see kind of your spirit guides always having your back and supporting you through these challenging times. And yeah, I think you are overcoming a lot of fear and anxiety. And I definitely see that you have the strength to do that, and you have been doing that recently as well. I just see you filled with a lot of inner strength and inner power and inner alchemy. With the Magician card, I'm getting the same kind of energy from the Strength and the Magician card as well. You are definitely, you have that like wizard magical energy. You can transform lead into gold. You can take situations that have been really hard and depleting and transform them into gold. I see you as the lotus that has been growing from the mud. There has been a situation that you are transmuting. I think in your past you've gone through hard situations and you've always come out on top. You've always known how to transmute them. And yeah, with Judgment, we have dragonflies and more feathers coming from this trumpet. I really see you supported by the winged creatures right now, whether they have feathers or wings, like the dragonfly. And yeah, I see you, if you are able to connect to this energy, which I see you being able to, I think you're going to feel as expansive and joyful as this panda and this Judgment card. I think you're reaching an end of a cycle. I think energies will be balancing out for you. And I see all of these winged creatures supporting you into the next phase of your life, carrying you and helping you fly into that next phase of your life. One that is expansive, joyful, filled with all these beautiful, radiant flowers. I just see you in moments of bliss and joy. And I think, you know, in your past, you always haven't had that energy. So I think this will be new and exciting and very expansive. And we do have the Wheel of Fortune. This lets me know that lots of good blessings and opportunities will be coming towards you and into your life. You will be feeling joy and happiness. I see you enjoying life and taking more pleasure in your daily life. And I do see this time of fear and lack ending. You're closing out a cycle. You really are ending something. And I think it is very in alignment with soul growth and soul patterns. I think you are overturning some limiting beliefs, maybe around financial abundance, maybe around what you can create in the world or how you will be received. Things like that. I just see you really coming out on top, being expansive and abundant. And really call upon the winged beings to help you through this time. Call upon the birds, the bats, the dragonflies, even the butterflies. Call upon the winged animals to really help and support you at this time. So I'm going to pull a few last oracle cards to get any last messages or information for group number 3. Any last messages for group number 3? What does group 3 need to know right now? Ooh, we have the medicine shield with protection, and we have this beautiful bald eagle with all these beautiful feathers. So this is just another confirmation that your power animal right now is really a winged being, one with feathers or wings. Really call on them for support. They are helping you right now. They are bringing you strong medicine. They are bringing you magic and protection. They're really helping you to fly high look at your life through a higher bird's eye view. Look at your whole soul journey from a tall perspective, from that bird's eye view. You're really transmuting something and transforming deep soul patterns. So call upon the energy of birds and winged beings for any help that you might need right now. And yeah, let's just pull another oracle card as well. Any last information from the power animals of group 3. I felt called to pull 3 cards. We also have the bells with deflection. And we also have the tree of life with conception. Okay, so I'm getting a few different messages. So we do have a feather right here, and we have this antler with these beautiful bells connected to it. And antlers are really connected to the higher powers, to the element of air as well, and that divine, heavenly, like sky energy. And I think that's the energy that really wants to connect to you and really be a guide and a source of support for you right now. There's a lot to help you in the spirit world. With this card, I am feeling like these winged beings will help you to break up any stagnation and release old patterns. The bells card has a lot to do with releasing energy, shaking things up. We have all of these radiating circles letting us know that energy is moving and dissipating and deflecting. So really call on the winged beings to support you at this time, to transmute energy, to release, to deflect, to get this transformation in motion. So yes, you're very connected to the birds. And with this last card coming out, this is really reminding me and confirming that you are transmuting a soul pattern. I see this as soul growth. It takes a lot of time for the acorn to sprout, to germinate, to set roots, and to become the mighty oak tree. And I think this is kind of speaking of your soul journey and kind of the monumental work that you really are doing right now in transmuting and transforming a deep soul pattern or habit that maybe you've had in other lifetimes. And in this current lifetime right now, the timing is really right for this pattern to be transmuted, to be changed into a more empowering pattern or habit. So yes, this card really lets me know that divine timing is playing out and things are happening right now at perfect timing. And this pattern that we are speaking about, it has a lot to do with time as well, the unfolding of time, the unfolding of that seed to grow into a mighty tree. I think you've been really learning something through a lot of lifetimes, and you're working through deep soul work, deep soul patterns, and you are becoming that mighty oak. And a lot of deep lessons, they take more than one lifetime to learn. They can even take more than one lifetime to transmute even. So you're really taking that lead energy of a harsh situation, a harsh relationship or pattern, and you're really transmuting it into gold, and you're becoming that mighty oak tree. And you are really becoming radiant, and you are transmuting a deep soul pattern into a beautiful, radiating, empowering habit or pattern. So take this as it resonates with you. It will be different. The specifics will be different for everyone in this reading. But yeah, I really hope this resonated with you guys. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. I really love to read those comments. Please like and subscribe if this reading did resonate with you. and I hope to see you in one of my next readings. Thank you guys so much for joining me today.